Hello there, America. It's me, your least favorite politician in history, Ted Cruz. I'm here to tell you that our country is in a lot of trouble. The migrant crisis is getting way too out of hand. We have illegal immigrants coming into this country all day, every day, like my pool boy Emilio, who keeps coming into my wife, Heidi, all day and every day. It needs to stop. I need to put an end to this. The illegal immigrant problem is so bad that Emilio was able to smuggle his cousin Eduardo over here, and now both of them are in the other room spit roasting my wife. I didn't even know what a spit roast is. Now I do. And it's definitely not what the Lord intended. So I need your help, America. In 2024, I'm going to need you to vote Ted Cruz for President of the United States. That way I can personally deport Emilio and Eduardo and be able to afford vaginal reconstruction surgery for my wife. You know it's what God would want you to do, so do it.
Ted Cruz for president, because the Republican Party has no one else.
I'm Ted Cruz, and somehow somebody approved this. I don't even approve it.
I've been binge eating Funyuns long before anyone paid me to. I didn't do it to be cool. I didn't do it to be crazy. I was just stoned all the time. There's nothing better on a warm summer day when you're baked as fuck than a giant bag of Funyuns just sitting there waiting for you while you turn on your Xbox and think about if the clouds are judging you for what you're doing, but they're not, because they're soft and cuddly like your bunny rabbit or your guinea pig. Go buy some Funyuns.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Short News Podcast with your host, Alex Mador.
What you're asking for has got a powerful price.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Short News Podcast. Welcome. Let me just give you a second here to all right. Thank you. That took a while. That took too long. Oh man, well, thanks for sticking with me. I'm probably going to say that all the time now, because I'm amazed anyone still listens to this show, honestly. The Bobby Kotick episode last week did pretty well compared to the past few episodes before. Starting to get back into a rhythm a little bit after my time off. With Bobby Kotick and all that, Activision has been a problem since before these lawsuits against them were even a thing. Like, I got into a feud with them that lasted over a year, because Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the new one, ran like a potato for the longest time, for the majority of like its lifespan of like being a new game. And then it was fixed once it like wasn't relevant anymore. And Activision did nothing to change that. It was unbearable. Like, why pay $60 for a game that doesn't work and is just going to be replaced with a new game in a year anyways? It's a damn shame. I don't know. I made a whole song about them being shitty. But like we talked about, like shit is not looking good for them at all whatsoever. Very fucked. And I hope they get held accountable for something. I hope Bobby Kotick has to give up some of his money to the people his company has damaged. Like, somebody killed themselves because of that company. Because of the people in that company harassing them. But yeah, Bobby Kotick, piece of shit. And I also want to add a reminder that Bobby Kotick is actually on the list of people who were on the flight logs to Jeffrey Epstein's plane, which is known by people as the Lolita Express. So do with that information what you will. Really makes Call of Duty feel less appealing, doesn't it? Anyways, let's talk something else, you know? So Joe Biden spoke last week, like a few days ago, and they injected him with epinephrine and propped him up onto the stage with a teleprompter so he could tell the American people what's happening next regarding the coronavirus. And, it looks like we're going back into wearing masks. CDC says we should, or we have to, because vaccinated people can still spread the Delta variant. Fucking sucks, dude. I'm pissed. I just want to go back to normal. It's a huge issue, not just because now I can't live out my dream of licking the toilets at Six Flags, but also because of, if COVID continues to evolve and different variants come up, it's only a matter of time until we're back to a point where we don't have a vaccine that protects people from dying anymore, because the variants will be unaffected by the vaccine. They'll have evolved. So it's really important that people actually smarten up and do the right thing, get the vaccine, and we can move on. I had such wonderful plans, but now it's all ruined, completely destroyed. I mean, at least I got to see my brother after over a year and a half of not being able to, and that was nice. We went to this mini golf place that also had a barbecue, which was interesting. I haven't been mini golfing in ages, way before the pandemic. And it was a cool throwback to simpler times. Both me and my brother are vaccinated, so I wasn't super worried about either of us. And the people we live with are vaccinated as well. I don't know if people are making a big deal out of it, or if it's actually something that I need to worry about. If I get COVID, I don't know how serious it would be. There are breakthrough cases. There's also cases where you actually do get the symptoms, but it's very few, in the low thousands. The number of people that have symptoms like that or die. But it's really important that we eliminate this virus from our society before it's our destruction. Anti-vaxxers and anti-maskers, aren't you sick of how we've had to live for the last year and a half? I know I am. I've been following all the restrictions, and I'm ready to go and do fun shit again. But that's not happening. And I saw a news source say that lockdowns are all but a done deal because of the Delta variant. So I guess that means the White House is ready to implement those once again. Hopefully not this month. That's a fucking nightmare. How the hell are we gonna do this? Go through all this again? Think of all the uneducated comedians who are going to complain on their podcasts about how we can't just keep everything closed and complain about it under the guise of supporting small businesses when they're really just pissed that they can't be applauded and get the ego boost at comedy clubs that they want because there's lockdowns. Comedians are just kids who never got attention growing up, and then they grew into sociopaths who crave nothing but attention. So I understand they start tweaking when there's lockdowns and comedy clubs are closed. But that's besides the point. I don't want to go back into these fucking lockdowns. I really am not looking forward to this if it's the case. Because it feels like we're moving backwards. Well, because we are. It goes to show how stupid people in our society are, how ignorant some Americans can be, or how selfish. It's like this girl I went to college with who continues to post anti-vax and COVID-denying rhetoric bullshit onto her Instagram stories, and somehow that's just allowed to continue because Republicans have fought for people to have the freedom to spread dangerous and unhealthy lies about this pandemic putting people in harm's way. And I think we spoke about this earlier, like maybe last week. Ted Cruz is mad about the censorship that's been happening on social media. I say keep up the censorship, keep it up, because when it comes to public health, it's especially important that only the facts are publicized to the masses. Otherwise, we have a bunch of misguided people contributing to the spread, getting people sick, killing people. And this is an urgent issue. And not enough Americans are taking it seriously. And we're so fucked if more people don't get this vaccine. I personally don't want to live in a pandemic for the rest of my life. I'm not trying to live in a dystopia. You know how annoying it is to wear a mask in the summer? You know how annoying it is to wear a mask in general? Do you want to be doing that for the rest of your life? No, I like the way things were going like before this. Things weren't that bad. Things weren't that bad. Like this sucks, dude. This sucks. So stock up on the things you need. I'm not talking about toilet paper. I'm talking about drugs, booze, weed, coffee, junk food, beef jerky, frozen meals, pet food for your fur babies. Or for yourself if you're into that thing, but Chef Boyardee accomplishes the same shit. It's probably the same price too. So you don't have to eat pet food. Just letting you know. But yeah, save some for the rest of people though. Don't take everything. Because I remember, oh my god, we went to when we still lived in New York. This was like probably March of 2020. Maybe no, like late February of 2020. Like when shit was just starting to lock down. We went to the grocery store because like shit, we didn't know what to do, and everything had been cleared out, like all of the good shit. So like I was like, "Where's the Chef Boyardee? Like I need just like ready to make shit, microwavable shit." All they had was the cheese rice, Chef Boyardee cheese rice. So I just got a couple of those, and I was like, okay, like hopefully these are good. No, they were not. They were disgusting. They were the worst fucking thing. Now I understand why they were the only thing left on the shelves. Literally, the only thing left on that shelf was Chef Boyardee cheese rice. Nobody touched it except for me. I guess I needed to find out for myself. But I don't want to go through this shit again, man. Ugh. But I guess I'll have plenty of time to write and record the second album. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to call it. I don't know when it'll be ready or what it's about, but I really want to make something that's worthy of being on the Spotify charts, something people will love listening to, but not just in the fall or winter, but year round. I don't really have any songs, though. That's kind of a major issue there. Like I'm literally starting from nothing. Like, yeah, I have a couple singles I put out, but what, I'm just gonna re-release those on an album? I don't feel right about that. I don't. Like, if I'm gonna do a whole album, then it's gotta be like its own standalone piece of work and not like anything that I've already done. I don't know. I just want it to be good. Because I know the last album had some good and some bad, and I need there to be more consistency. Maybe it's time to collaborate with other artists. Someone emailed me their music to feature on, and I haven't checked it out yet. I get nervous when people send me stuff. It's not because I don't want to work with them. It's because of my anxiety and my avoidance issues, and I do everything alone. And as cool as that is, it's not ideal for a large project like this. So that's the creative project update, which goes hand in hand with the potential lockdown update. I don't know, should I just call it I made this during the same pandemic? No more pandemic shit. That's corny. That's so corny. Like maybe it was cool last year, but that novelty's kind of worn off. People don't want to be reminded what we're going through. Um, I don't know if I'm gonna experiment with psychedelics to make some of the songs. Do some mushrooms like the Beatles or something. Um, so looking forward to seeing what I come up with. Hopefully it's good, unlike that new Post Malone song, Motley Crue. Yo, people are shitting on him hard for that. Like he tried this weird voice for it that just doesn't work at all. And I'm just hoping the rest of the new album is much better than that, because it was really a bummer. I listened to this song multiple times over and over because I wanted to like it. But I had to be honest with myself at the end of the day that I don't. I don't enjoy it. It's very mismatched, and I don't know. I'm just not a fan. I love all of his other work. Every other song of his is a banger. This one though is just like, what were you doing? It's so yeah, like mismatched. Anyways, anyways, for the Posty fans come after me. There's other news going on. Scarlett Johansson is suing Disney due to the simultaneous theater and digital on-demand releases of Black Widow, which lost Johansson an estimated $50 million in bonuses that would have been earned from an exclusive cinematic release. Disney has clapped back, saying Johansson is showing disregard for the coronavirus pandemic, which has affected so many people. Which, personally, that to me, that sounds like they're trying to manipulate people's emotions by blaming the problem on the pandemic and making her out to seem like the bad guy when they're like stiffing her out of money that they owe her. Um, like they should be paying her the same amount as her male superhero counterparts got for their solo movies. And I don't believe Disney. I don't side with them. They're a major corporation. They have plenty of money to shell out to properly compensate their lead actress for her performance. And Johansson was promised a completely cinematic premiere and release. But, streaming on Disney Plus was added as a choice when the movie came out. They just did it all of a sudden, with plenty of people opting to stay home and watch it inside instead of going to the movie theater and spending $40 or more, because it's just nuts. I think if Disney isn't going to keep their word about a completely cinematic release, then they should take responsibility for their flip-flopping and pay her what she was promised. Don't turn this into her not caring about COVID. This is about money. Now fuck you, pay her. You're making bank off her likeness. You're making bank off of all the hard work she put in. So give her what she was promised, or make up for the broken contract promises somehow. This is really stingy and sketchy behavior coming from Disney's side. And I know there are people who are like, why should any actor or actress make $50 million in bonuses on top of the millions they already make for making the movie, like while normal people are making minimum wage for actual hard work? Okay, yes, that is a very valid point. That's a greater issue with our entire society and how we value entertainment and popular culture more than we value actually important things like EMT workers who are getting so fucking underpaid, don't have benefits, but actors and actresses expect $50 million bonuses. That is a bigger issue. But think about it, then what are the male actors being paid? If Scarlett's not getting that, the male actors are being paid at least $50 million more. Is what that means, because they get that bonus. That's a huge bonus. So if men are making more in this industry than women, that needs to be corrected. Whether that means, we say we need to pay entertainers in general less, but you also have to make sure you say we need to pay women and men entertainers equally, or just in general, men and women need to be paid the same amounts for the same professions. Otherwise, it's fucked up. It's just fucked up. I don't see why you wouldn't. There was somebody in my class last semester who was like, "Oh, I don't understand why people have such a problem with men being paid more than women. Some jobs men can do better than women. And a bunch of the women in the class were like, "Oh, really? Give us an example. So and so, give us an example." And he was like, "I don't really have one right now." And it was like, "Okay. Okay, dude." But wow, like so much money goes into making these movies and marketing them and all that. It's insane. And I keep saying, I really hope the suit is settled out of court and Disney decides to just pay Scarlett Johansson what she's owed for her performance. Disney, stop trying to find ways to not pay your bill here. We know you have the money for it. You own most of the world's media. I mean, that's an exaggeration, but they own a good portion of the world's media. My point is, they're rich enough to pay their actress what she's owed, their lead actress what she's owed, without even making a dent in the Disney vault. Corporations have been extra shitty these days. Like, yeah, I want women and men to be paid equally. But again, I would like actors and actresses to be paid less compared to, jobs that are actually necessary for society. Like I said before, EMT, ambulance people. That is a very important job. Without those people, we would be dead. Am I right on that? So why are they being underpaid? Why do they not get health benefits? They can take people to the hospital, but they themselves cannot go? Do you see how fucked up that is? But if you're an actor and you put on makeup and a costume, you play pretend for 7-8 hours a day, you get paid millions and millions of dollars. Health insurance isn't even a concern. You're just fucking rich. You can do anything. Because you play pretend. Meanwhile, there's EMT people literally saving lives. While you actors and actresses play people in movies that save lives. You're not doing shit. You're not doing shit. You're really not. I'm so sick. I am so sick of Marvel movies. I am so sick of that formulaic, cash grab, bullshit, fan service ass bullshit. It doesn't work anymore. The magic has worn off. It needs to stop. There's way too much money going into that industry that could be going to better shit. I understand that entertainment is an important part of our society, but should it really be as important as it is? I don't know. But I did see on Amazon that Invincible is on there. I keep forgetting to watch it. It's because I've been spending most of my free time in VR. Um, Now that I have the Oculus headset, I started using it for workouts. There's fitness games that I really enjoy that are getting me moving instead of just sitting on my ass playing Call of Duty like what the type of people I hate do. Virtual reality has been, you're saying what the fuck is wrong with me? Virtual reality has really been a way of motivating me to get up and do something. I didn't really have a lot of energy to get up and exercise. The motivation was not there. I felt really depressed, I guess. But then I started playing VR games with my old headset from years ago, and I couldn't go back to gaming the old way. I think I said this before, but I put my gaming PC away. It's not here. It's been over a week, maybe 2 weeks now. I honestly don't remember where I put it. The new Oculus headset is just it's a standalone device. You just put it on your head, you're ready to go, which makes it amazing and easy to set up, convenient, and in my opinion, it's probably the best game console out there right now. For real, because it puts you in the game. It literally puts you in the game. It does not get much better than that. Have you seen Spy Kids 3D? It's that fucking shit, but better. It's better than Spy Kids 3. So if you decide to get an Oculus because of my suggestion or just in general, you see one, you're like, oh, this is cool. Beat Saber and Rec Room are both good games to start with, or experiences, as Facebook likes to call them. Don't call them apps, they don't call them games, they call them experiences. And I just found out that you can have the headset track your exercise and movement and how many calories you burn, so you can see, how fit you're getting from doing VR. This shit's awesome, man. The technology has come so far since the first Rift. They don't even sell the Rift anymore. They only sell the Quest headsets. They don't connect to a computer right out of the box. But if you buy the $80 USB-C cable, you can play the Oculus Rift library and play all your other VR games with better graphics, because it's taking the graphics from the computer. This is the future. This is the future, man. I still haven't tried VR porn yet. Probably won't do that for a very long time. Maybe if we go through another lockdown, then I will. I don't know. So I've been doing that instead of wasting my time watching the Olympics and all the drama that's coming with the Olympics. So what was it? First, Sha'Carri wasn't allowed to compete because she tested positive for THC, which is insane that that rule is even in place. Now Simone Biles takes a leave because of her mental state, which is understandable considering what she does is one of the most dangerous sports in the whole Olympics. And full-grown adults, people who haven't done a sport since high school, who don't know how to do a fucking cartwheel, are giving her a hard time because of her decision. Like, if you're not feeling it during a major worldwide competition that everyone's watching and feel like your mentality is going to distract you from performing your best, why would you compete and not perform at your best potential, especially if there is a huge risk for injury like in gymnastics? Give Simone Biles a break. Everyone who is talking shit about her, most likely they couldn't do a handstand or a cartwheel or a front, even a tuck and roll, most likely. Probably can't even like get up and reach your remote like doing a sit up. You know what I mean? Like you shat on you guys shat on Michael Phelps for smoking the bong. Now you're coming after Simone Biles for taking care of herself. You guys are fucking ridiculous. Like I'm referring to the people who are giving her shit for exiting. You go compete in gymnastics at the Olympic level then. Go do it. Let me know how easy it was to perform those moves. Not only that, but perform those moves under that massive amount of pressure. Like seriously, leave Simone Biles alone. Leave Michael Phelps alone. Leave Sha'Carri Richardson alone. These athletes are already working their asses off to get to where they are. People want to go fucking Hunger Games on their asses. Like, relax. They're fucking games. None of this matters at all if you really think about it. Yeah, people get medals, cool. But what next? You have a medal, and what, you're gonna wear it everywhere you go? I don't think so. That'd be weird. So really, what do you have if you won gold at the Olympics? Is there free food for life at Pizzeria Uno's? Probably not even that. I wish, and I would do it. So then, what is it for? Glory? If you're the actual athlete, then okay, then I kind of get it. But if you're just some fucking fan who's way too committed to this shit and way too emotional about it, get a grip on yourself. Stop taking shit that doesn't actually involve you so seriously. Stop giving athletes and performers shit for doing things that really aren't problematic. The Olympics are, just said again. The Olympics are really going to need to evolve with the times. People need to start treating athletes like, with respect. I'm also hearing Japan is going to be overwhelmed with COVID cases to the point where their medical system will be overwhelmed again. They won't be able to address everybody's issues. So was it all worth it? I really wonder if it was worth it. And I wonder what the viewership this year is compared to other years of the Summer Olympics. I somehow think it's going to be worse than it was before. So that's the Olympics for you. Blue Wire probably won't like me uh, pretty much saying that sports are meaningless, but okay, whatever. They kind of are. It's just a popularity contest for athletic people. The Olympics just shouldn't have happened this year. It feels like the people running the world are incompetent and willing to put innocent lives at risk in order to still profit off of the summer games. I understand that for a good portion of the summer, we've been masks off here in the US, but countries like Japan aren't even close to being fully vaccinated. And geographically, Japan isn't in the best position as a remote island like that, a small remote island with a pretty high population density. Like I'm worried about what's going to happen after all the athletes go home, because not only did they bring COVID in potentially, but now think about it. The Delta variant is spreading. It still gets transferred through vaccinated people. So the athletes going back to their home countries might be bringing COVID back with them and making things worse in their home countries. And then here in the US, did you see Lollapalooza? I mean, we'll talk about Rolling Loud and DaBaby in a minute, but first we need to talk about these super spreading events that really shouldn't be happening as the pandemic worsens. Like there were aerial photos of the crowds around the stage. There's literally no space at all between the like anybody. It's a sea of fans all packed together, thousands and thousands of people. Looking like that Pretty Patties episode of SpongeBob where the whole town crowds around SpongeBob's house. Shit is nuts. All those people now are going to bring the virus back to their families because they were supposed to be they were supposed to be checking for vaccinations at the gate of the festival, but masses of asshats stormed the gates and forced their way into the festival without having to go through the vaccine checks. So we have people who are intentionally neglecting rules that are put into place to protect everyone because they want to go to a fucking concert. How spoiled and selfish you have to be, where you think you can just endanger people's lives like that just because you want something in that moment. So that shit is insane. Festivals shouldn't be going on. I'm sorry, that's an unpopular opinion, but my opinion would be flipped if more of these idiots were getting vaccinated and doing their part. This doesn't work without cooperation from people. It makes me so mad that there's this many dumbasses making it worse for all of us. I cannot believe we're going back into mask mandates. I really think they need to mandate the vaccine in order to do anything at all to make any progress. It's the only way to make this work. There's so many evil, selfish, harmful people who are moving our society backwards and killing innocent people with their decisions. I don't care if this is some sort of infringement upon freedoms. We aren't really that fucking free right now if you haven't noticed. We have to wear masks and soon probably gonna have to stay locked inside again. That's not fucking freedom. This virus has taken away our freedom. Immunization is freedom. And the people who are obstructing that need to be mandated to contribute to getting us back to a healthy place where we don't have to lock ourselves inside and wear masks and all this shit for the rest of our lives. I'm really not against mandating the vaccine. I know plenty of people are, but plenty of people are also being hospitalized and dying because of being unvaccinated for COVID-19. So stop being stupid and do the right thing. You know it's the right thing. Stop thinking you're being some type of symbol of American liberties by refusing to take a vaccine. You just sound like a pussy who doesn't want to get a needle in their arm. I'm convinced most of these anti-vaxxers are just afraid of needles and will find any reason to need to get away from them. Like, get with the program or die on a ventilator. The choice is yours, Americans. Really. My God. So frustrating. Anyways, yeah, DaBaby and homophobia. That's going on. Let's take a look. Let me see if I can find the video. So it was at Rolling Loud. The baby rolling loud. Where is it? Okay, is this it?
You didn't show up today with HIV, AIDS, any of them deadly sexually transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2-3 weeks. Put a cell phone light in the air. Lady, if your pussy smell like water, put a cell phone light in the air. Fellas,
Lights up.
fellas, if you ain't sucking nigga dick in the parking lot, put your cell phone lights
Let's
in
be
the air.
real about this shit.
Yeah, keep it fucking real.
Some of y'all niggas suspect as a motherfucker. Let's be real.
I'm gonna address this weak ass internet shit one time, and I'm gonna get back to giving my love to my fans. See what I'm saying? Because what me and my fans do at the live show, it don't concern you niggas on the internet or you bitter bitches on the internet. It's not y'all business. You know what I'm saying? Like what I do at a live show is for the audience at the live show. It'll never trans.
So it's okay to say those things? Is that what he's saying? Like it's cool to be homophobic? Those are my fans. What we do is behind closed doors, even though it's being recorded live and people are seeing it all over the world and this is being uploaded to the internet. This is between me and my fans. No, dude. This is like there are plenty of people at Rolling Loud that you offended. And it's not just dudes sucking dick in the parking lot. There's girls sucking dick in the parking lot too. What about them? Why is it just the dudes? I don't understand his hatred of gay people and specifically gay people with AIDS. Like, why are you calling them out? There's no reason to do that. I thought we were all on the same page that like we should help those people and that the AIDS epidemic was a serious issue. You know, I'm really like on the side of like we need to support people who are suffering with that. Obviously, like I don't shame people like he's doing. That's so fucked up to like alienate those types of people. And it doesn't. And just between the AIDS thing and the sucking dick in the parking lot, like that's just super homophobic. There's no other way to twist that. There really isn't. And then to just to deflect on the internet bitches or whatever he called people that are complaining about what he said. Like, dude, you fucked up big time. You fucked up big time. That is not something you say publicly to a crowd full of gay people. Because what are the stats on how many people are gay in the world? What percent of Americans are gay? Gallup poll. 4.5% of adult Americans identified as LGBT, with 5.1% of women identifying as LGBT, compared with 3.9% of men. See, so like that may not seem like a lot of people, but that's a lot of people. So, you know, at Rolling Loud, why are you gonna shit on LGBTQ people and then also generalize that they have AIDS or shame them for having AIDS? But specifically dudes, specifically gay dudes. See how this is a problem? I think you probably do. I don't think he does, or maybe he does, and he just doesn't want to. He doesn't want to back down or take responsibility. And you know, Dua Lipa spoke out against him. They had that levitating song together, and now that song has been taken off of all the Apple Music curated playlists. And instead people are listening to the just Dua Lipa version of the song, or just her singing alone. And yeah, so I had to download that version because I like the one with the baby. I think he's a very good rapper. I think, sometimes his flow is redundant, but I thought he was very skilled. And now that I know he's a terrible person, that just makes him so much less likable. Like I'm not gonna like crucify the dude, but like that is fucking just dumb to say that. It's like whether you believe that or not, that's just so dumb to say that to such a large group of people, like young festival goers who are open minded and most likely very liberal. And like, why would you do that? It just seems inflammatory intentionally. I don't know. Maybe I'm just looking too far into things, but it's ridiculous. Oh, da baby. That dude. Well, I think he lost sponsorship deals and he's pretty much canceled. So I'm kind of late to the party talking about this. But now we get into the really good stuff, like Ted Cruz related stuff. You ready for this shit? Okay, well, we're gonna check out Ted's most recent appearance on Fox News and make fun of him for being ridiculous while calling out his lies. So, here we go. The roast of Ted Cruz. Oh, it wasn't Fox News, it's the Michael Berry show. He talks border crisis, Cuba protests, critical race theory. Oh boy.
Senator Ted Cruz is our guest. We will start with the biggest story in the news, that he and Josh Hawley and Mike Lee, two other senators, have called on the Supreme Court to overturn Roe v. Wade. It's getting a lot of attention. Senator?
Oh, I swear to God, you guys better not. You motherfuckers. Why are you always trying to control women's bodies? It's so fucking creepy. Why does it matter to you? If somebody doesn't want to conform to your stupid fucking religion, why is that your problem? Why is that your problem? You shouldn't punish people for getting abortions. There are situations where that is necessary. There are situations where people don't want to or can't afford, or they were sexually assaulted and they don't want to have the kid. What do you say to those people? Too bad, have the kid? That is fucked up.
Michael, good to be with you.
Not good to see you, Ted. Not good to see you at all.
Tell me about the call of the U.S. Supreme Court to overturn Roe v. Wade.
Well, we filed a brief in the U.S. Supreme Court this week urging the court to overrule Roe. They've got a major abortion case on their docket coming up this next term, and it's the first opportunity they're going to have to consider Roe versus Wade and to consider Casey, which is a subsequent decision that upheld and modified Roe. And what we argued is in the now 50 years since Roe was decided, or nearly 50 years, that it has produced conflicting and confusing legal outcomes. And prior to Roe versus Wade, the state of the law and the Constitution was that questions of abortion were left to the states, and that if each state could set abortion laws to reflect the values of the citizens of each individual state, we would expect the laws in Texas to be different than the laws in California, the laws in New York. And that's why we have 50 states. That's why we have a system of federalism. And in 1973, when the Supreme Court decided Roe versus Wade, it threw all of that out and said rather than...
Yeah, but people in Texas shouldn't have to worry about, oh shit, if I get raped and impregnated by that rapist, then like I'm going to be punished even more than I already feel like I've been punished, because I want to get abort this thing inside me that this fucking criminal put in me. Like, you're gonna punish those women for wanting to do that? Like, Didn't they put a bounty? They set a bounty on any woman who gets an abortion in Texas. They just did that. Those guys are idiots. Oh my God.
The elected legislatures in each state deciding what the proper laws are. We're going to have 9 unelected judges in Washington decreeing the answer for everyone. And it's produced enormous division and acrimony, and it's profoundly undemocratic. It's also found nowhere in the Constitution. It was an invention by the justices in 1973, and I think it is an invention that has produced disastrous outcomes.
You made a post and you've been very vocal against critical race theory. There was a story about a 4th grade.
I don't understand why they're so against teaching Americans about our mistakes. And that slavery was bad. The KKK is a hateful group that is like a terrorist organization. What else? Jim Crow laws were bad. Obvious things. It's just teaching obvious things about like how race or how racism has really, impacted minorities, people of color in this country. And to ignore that completely, to act like it's not happening, to say we can't teach that to kids, to like actively avoid that huge part of our history, that active part of our history, because it's still going. Obviously, we've seen that. It's just so sociopathic. Like, no, that didn't happen. We can't talk about that. That just didn't happen. The same way that I just pretend I didn't see my wife getting spit roasted by Eduardo and Emilio again. Well, that's just the way the cookie crumbles, and I just have to pretend, Men in Black neuralizer, I don't remember a thing.
A girl in Minnesota who said that her teachers told her, don't go home and tell your parents what we're teaching you about this. What can be done about this?
Well,
I'll tell you that really was an outrageous story and a ridiculous story. A 4th grader, their teacher saying, don't tell your parents, don't tell any adult the questions we're asking. It was called an equity survey, whatever the heck that was, and who knows what questions they were asking because they didn't actually.
Whatever the heck that was. Oh my God. Did you never go to school? That's so upsetting. An equity survey, whatever that means. That's like saying, and she came in with a shopping list, whatever that means. Supposed to take that to the grocery store? I don't even know what that is. What's a grocery store? The fuck is she talking about?
Actually want mom and dad to know what questions they're asking. And Michael, you and I are both parents. Look, our schools have no damn business asking kids, particularly 4th graders, anything, and then asking them not to tell their parents. It's not the school's place to step in, and there's a reason that school is saying don't tell your parents, because they know that they are shoveling garbage to these kids, and the parents will be unhappy if they see the garbage. What can be done? Your question. We need to shine a light. We need to speak out. Critical race theory is based on a pile of lies. It is a left-wing Marxist approach to education. Karl Marx and the original principles of Marxism
here we go.
Views our world as on a predetermined course of economic conflict between the owners of capital and the working class.
Are you going to say that's wrong? Because it's very obviously there. You cannot tell me something that is right in front of my face does not exist. Do the richest of the rich, the billionaires, not have the majority of the wealth while the working class has nothing? Is that not how this works? There are people living off of like yachts with helicopters and mansions and all that shit, living in literal like mall-sized houses, and then there's people that are getting evicted right now from their one-room apartment? How is that not exactly what Marx is saying then?
And Marxism views everything through that lens. What critical race theory does is, rather than the differentiation being socioeconomic class, the differentiation is race, but it views it.
Well, they go together. Those class and race, because your race, society that will then take you and put you in a class, or will direct you towards that class due to systemic racism. All these things are connected, and he doesn't want to connect them because then it starts making sense.
The exact same way. It views all of society as an inevitable and interminable conflict based on race. They're teaching.
Oh, okay, no, he is connecting them. All right. But he's connecting them and making it like, it's a bad thing. See, it's a bad thing to teach people that you don't get the same opportunity, because even though that's true, not everybody gets the same opportunity. You're going to lie and say that like everybody has an equal chance at becoming a successful capitalist? That is just not true at all. If you're born into a rich capitalist family and you get everything handed to you and get like the best education and have all the resources you need growing up where you don't ever feel deprived of anything, then yeah, you might be very successful as a capitalist because you won't be behind at all. You're just completely ahead of everyone else. You have everything you need. So like,
teaching kids that America is inherently and irredeemably a racist country, that the
it is. But like, okay, what was I saying? Like yeah, like not everybody has the same chance at success. Why is he so against that statement? Republicans want to act like, oh yeah, you guys are just playing the victim. Why can't you get to where I am? And it's because, it's like, dude, because I'm not white, or in Ted's case, he's perceived as white because he changed his name from Raphael to Ted. Nowhere in his name is there Ted. Literally, nowhere in his name is there a Ted. Raphael Edward Cruz. Where's the Ted? Tell me where the Ted is. Is it Tedward? I don't think so. He whiteified himself. So like, these people have the upper hand. Why? Because they're white. That is an advantage in this white supremacist society that we live in. If you think I'm sounding extreme, then okay, then you think I'm sounding extreme, but I'm not. And you probably think that because you're a white male and you're doing great in life. So, because you've never seen any problems, that doesn't mean that the problems don't exist. I just think it's ridiculous. They want to act like, oh, everybody gets the same opportunity. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Not everybody gets the same opportunity to even survive. To even survive. There are people that don't get accepted for like a lease on their apartment. The landlord won't take them because they're black. Trump used to do that. Trump used to evict black people from his properties. That shit still happens. And you want to tell me that everybody has the same chance? Absolutely not, dude. Absolutely not. I don't even want to hear another second of this dude's fucking bullshit. I don't. He's full of it. He is legitimately full of it. It angers me so much when somebody says, "Oh, there's no problem. I don't see any problem. You're overreacting, and the problem is right in front of your fucking face, and you're experiencing it." Like, dude, fuck you, Ted. Fuck you. You fat oaf. Haggard looking ass.
the reason America was founded was to preserve slavery, that all white people are racist, and every bit of that is a lie. They are pernicious lies that are designed to turn us against each other, to increase racial division, to increase...
I don't know, because I was taught about Jim Crow laws and slavery being bad and America being built on the backs of slaves. That was 2012, 2013. People weren't complaining back then. Why is it such a politicized issue now? I don't know. I'm done with this guy. Fuck it. Let's go into something more fun. Let's go into something that I think we're going to enjoy a lot more before I end the show. Crazy ex-girlfriends freakouts. That's my new favorite things to watch. So I guess we should just do that. Here we go.
Do something stupid.
I'm not gonna do that stupid.
Go ahead and do something stupid. What?
No, you just told me you don't want to be with me no more.
No, I told you I'm not dealing with your bullshit anymore.
You said, oh, well, yeah, we'll have to deal with your bullshit anymore. So, yeah, I don't care that you're fucking you. That's basically what you just said.
Well, whatever. Take it how you want to take it. Whatever. Yeah, fine, whatever.
Really?
Yeah. No.
Why?
Because of this shit right here.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, again, Shaylin caused us to fucking right?
Don't do it.
Oh,
Don't do it.
She's gonna ram the car.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
That phone's not yours, you
What are you gonna
fucking
do?
piece of shit.
What are you gonna do?
Give me the fucking phone!
Really?
She
Really?
punched the
Why are you
windshield.
fucking doing this shit, Randy? Why?
Randy.
Because of Shaylin and Marissa?
No.
What, did Shaylin already fucking talk you into it?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Then why do you not want to fucking be with
This
me
shit
over
right
this
here.
shit?
This shit right
You
here.
just fucking made me do it, Randy!
What? Oh, jeez. She's blaming him for her punching his windshield. You made me do it, Randy. You fucking made me do it. This is like some horror film. You see what you made me do? You made me hit you, you silly girl. You know what I mean? Some fucking serial killer shit.
Because of you!
You need to stop.
Give me the fucking
No.
phone, it's not yours anyways.
Oh, yeah?
No, I fucking paid $100 for it and it's on my mom's
Yeah, out of my money. Yeah, out of my money.
I'll shut it off anyways.
Shut it off. I don't care.
Then give me the phone.
No.
Why are you doing this? You're pushing me to fucking hit
No, I'm
you.
not.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you do it every time.
You hit me and you're going to regret it.
Say fucking do it.
You hit me and you're going to regret it.
The phone, no. Whatever. You're gonna fucking regret it. You will never see Chase ever again in your whole fucking life.
You want to bet?
You're not on his birth certificate. You're not his fucking
I don't
card.
care.
Fine,
You want to bet?
please, so guess what? You're not gonna see him.
You want to bet?
You want to make a bet?
Yeah.
Okay. You say you never see him, he's not really your fucking dad. I'll go show you your real dad.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Ew, what a dumpy hoe. Jesus.
Shut it off. I don't care. The video's still going to be on it.
I don't care.
I'll put you in jail tonight.
Go ahead, Randy. I'll call the cops right now. Please tell them what you got in your car.
Can I tell them what you got in yours?
I'll line up the window.
Well, I'll do the same with mine.
Why are you fucking acting like this, Randy? Why? All I did was fucking try to talk to you, and then you're gonna sit there and tell me you wanna fucking leave me?
Oh, but now I got to...
Here's the drill she was using to drill my truck. Where are you drilling at? Where are you drilling at? Down there? You're the one that said it. Pulling my lights out.
Oh, wow. She's taking
Breaking into
apart
my
his
truck. Oh, antenna.
I didn't do that.
My antenna.
I don't know who did that, actually.
Look at my antenna. Yeah, she did. She definitely didn't do that.
I told you that yesterday, you douche.
Here's the
How
dent.
did you pay attention? You broke the headlight and put a fucking whole footprint in that car, too.
It's my car.
No, it's not. I gave you back the laptop, you lying bitch.
Oh, that you stole?
Liar.
Look
Liar, like you told me I could, actually.
at this fucking mess she's making, dude. Broke that window out. Broke this window out.
Jesus.
Just keep it up. And then she goes into my house.
You just told me I could, you liar.
Yeah, because I'm being forced to let you in. Because you're gonna make a scene unless I let you in my house and sleep.
She's hit me twice now.
No, Shannon! Let's go, bitch!
Shannon.
Let's go!
Shannon.
Woo!
Woo! And I'm
You're
fucking
making
native.
this so much worse than
And
you
I'm
know.
native, so I don't know why you're videoing me, because that's illegal.
Bro, she hit me twice. I haven't done anything except say words.
I know, but you don't need to be
No,
down
you
there.
came
If you had a
and
problem
you
with the guy
said-
in the Accord,
you-
you had a problem with the guy in the Accord, I understand.
But she called me down because of that. And both of you, she said come down. So I came down and I explained this situation to you, correct?
You came down and started talking shit
You're
to
talking,
me!
she's talking, I'm
You
the one
fucking
who's not
idiot!
talking.
I'm trying to talk to you. I'm not particularly talking to her unless she's going at me. But I didn't have an issue with her at the start. I didn't. I told you what I had an issue with.
You wanna test me? Your little apartment has been yelling shit and talking
I'm settled. I don't have a fucking issue.
fucking
I came down
mentally
to talk to you
ill.
about the
You wanna
situation I
fucking
am.
coming at me?
That she thought was an issue with her.
I will fuck you up! I will fuck you up!
How many people are staring at you?
I have fucking PTSD! You wanna yell at me all the time? Off the balcony? I'm gonna fucking snap! You can show this to the cops!
Relax.
Show them!
Now.
Show them! Hi, Peel Regional!
I came down because she had an issue. She thought I was talking to her.
I'm constantly,
Yeah, no worries, no worries.
attacked. Constantly verbally attacked.
Oh, I told you. That's why I came down and told you about the Accord. Correct.
Okay, but
when she's still yelling upstairs.
But they're yelling back, right? They're yelling back up from upstairs.
Yeah, because they're fucking. Because I'm down here by myself right now.
I know, I understand that you're down here.
And they're gonna chirp a little bit. But she's fucking yelling up there too, so of course everyone's gonna talk a little bit. But I'm down here trying to fucking.
That's what I'm saying. So I appreciate that you have an issue with the guy in the Accord. That's
You
the
want to
end of it.
come
We're not
down
needing
here and say that your girlfriend?
Yes.
Like,
I don't have. I have no other issue, bro. I'm not trying to get into whatever the fuck happened with the car. That's not my situation. I don't want to fight anyone either. That's not me.
What I'm saying is, do you think if you're gonna sit there and call her a dumb cunt, she's gonna freak out harder, or she's gonna calm down? She's got mental problems, okay? You can see that.
She's my fucking girlfriend. But that's the thing. If the two of them are gonna fucking go at it like that, yo, they're gonna fucking go at it.
No, they're not gonna go at it because I don't need to deal with that shit.
But that's the thing. She's said stuff before, and she's been like, "Yo, come." She's called her down. She's called her down. Yes, but that's when she starts going off on you, bro. I've seen it before.
I thought I was gonna lose. Please fucking tell me that. Exactly. And you, on the other hand, you want to come down here and tell me that I could get banged up on. Just in case you don't know, police, because we're videoing for the police apparently. Bang out is street term for kicking somebody's butt. So he came and said that
For kicking somebody's bum.
I have PTSD. I'm sick and tired of them yelling shit at me, so I'm standing up for myself once and for all. Keep talking, bitch. And everything in this video is legit. So if the cops want to Google, my name or run my name, all of that is there. All of it. So no, I'm not lying about anything. If you think, I'm lying to get away with it, whatever, I'm not. Okay? I'm not lying. I'm just sick and tired of being antagonized.
Of course.
You need to go talk to that guy.
Oh.
Jesus.
Bring me a garbage bag. So I can pick this shit up. Bring me a garbage bag. Bring me a garbage bag. Garbage bag.
Desiree, get the fuck out my way so I can leave.
No.
I don't got time for this. I really don't. I don't have the patience for this shit. Like, for real, just let me go. Let me leave. Get out my way. Let me fucking leave. That's it. You never let me fucking leave. You always blocking the door and all of this dumb shit. Let me go. Just let me fucking leave. Fuck this shit. It's my birthday weekend. I'm never about to fucking sit here and be a goofy and deal with this shit. Let me leave. Let me fucking leave, man. That's right.
Damn, he's being held hostage. Damn. F's in the chat. Literally, like, is locked in this room. She won't let him leave. He's
This
trying
is
to
shit I
leave
gotta
her.
deal with every fucking, damn near every other day. This is shit I gotta deal with. Cause niggas is pussy. Let me fucking leave. I don't care. I'm tired of this shit. I don't care. Now you throwing shit. Now you throwing shit.
I'm not talking to you. I'm getting rid of everything.
I don't care. I don't care what you do. See? Yep.
I'm getting rid of my life.
Wow.
I'm getting rid of
Really?
everything.
Really? Really?
Everything.
Okay.
Jesus, this is stressing me out. Like, let the dude just let him leave.
Leave me the fuck alone. Just get out my way. You're not gonna let me leave, Desiree. I'm tired of this shit. I don't care. You're doing all this extra for nothing. I don't get no fuck. It's my birthday. So you really want to sit here and do this? Nah, you already recorded, baby. I done got everything. I got everything. I got everything, baby. I don't care. I don't care. I got everything. I got everything. I got everything. So let me leave now. Cause the cops show, I'm gonna show them this whole video. I'm gonna show them how the fuck you act. I'm gonna show them how pussy you is, how dumb you is. Period. Let me leave. Man, I don't get no fuck. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Let me get the fuck up out this house. Desiree, I'm not even on Facebook Live. I'm recording you naturally through a fucking video. And I already got everything. You can record me too. I don't care. I got everything. I got everything. Fuck everything. Like, for real. Just let me go.
Just run out the door.
You on. Yeah, you're on. Yeah, I got everything. It's right. No, this. You are not on Facebook, baby. I won't be. All right. Y'all hear this motherfucker? Y'all hear this bitch? She is not on no fucking Facebook. I don't care. I just don't give a fuck, Desiree. Just let me leave. Move. Get the fuck out my way.
Just take a picture?
You know I have the right to fucking get the fuck out your way, right? Like, I have the right to fucking move, like, leave. Get the fuck out my way. This is what she do. This is what she do, y'all. She walk in and out the fucking room, and then when I want to leave, she don't let me leave, man. She don't let me leave at all. It's my birthday weekend. I ain't got time for this shit. Move. Y'all heard all of that? I'm just letting the cops know.
She's trying to barricade the door with a chair.
Nah.
Stop recording! Stop recording me! Stop being on some sneak this shit!
Nope. Get the fuck out my way. The fuck out my way.
When are you allowed to hit somebody? Like, if they're holding you hostage, are you allowed to hit them? I really don't know the rules. Like, he's being really cool about it. Like, he's doing the best he can. At least on recording. And I just, I don't know how he's gonna get out of this, because she's aggressive and he's not.
Move. And they stop. The fuck out my way.
You just want to do that because
Get the fuck out my way, Desiree. All right. Well, I got enough footage, y'all. So that's all I need for the cops. Look, she's about to throw a plate. Look. Yeah, now she don't want to do it now because I'm recording this bitch.
You a sneak bitch, snake ass.
So she don't want. Nah, I ain't getting locked up for this shit. Nope.
Nobody even called the cops on me.
Yep. All right. I ain't stupid. But hey, I'm gonna get off of here, man. Cops, honestly, cops. I mean, I know y'all hear the noise. When y'all see this video, just check her.
I hope he survived. I really hope he survived. She's playing Call of Duty and getting pissed.
You know what, Tom? No sex for a f***ing month! I swear to see how you play the game after that!
Wouldn't make much of a difference.
God!
She keeps getting killed.
No, you knife me!
Don't feel bad.
Damn it! Damn it, Tom! I seriously swear to I hate you! You know what? You're such a complete asshole! I hate you so much! Let's use the weapons on this game! Damn it! You know what this is? You know what this is?
Oh, she's gonna crush the Xbox. Oh!
Me, Daniel.
Wow, that was, we're gonna cut it there. No more crazy exes. That was fucking stressful. Holy shit. She got so mad over Call of Duty. Holy shit. That, fuck, yeah. Oh my god. Alright, we gotta help this dude with a relationship advice. Girlfriend, female 20, girlfriend of 3 years messaged some guy she banged a couple times 4 years ago. Long read. It's not that long of a read. Today, I, male 20, saw a message on my ex-girlfriend, well, I guess now ex-girlfriend, phone, and it was a pic of a guy. I asked who he was because the number wasn't saved as a contact, and there were no other texts. She kept denying she knew him and tried to delete the chat. Well, there you go, that's hiding something. She said it was probably some random guy. Okay, so she's lying. She's straight up lying. And I asked multiple times and she said she had no idea who he was. Obviously, we know because there's more paragraphs that she knew who he was. I messaged the guy asking who's this off of her phone, to which he replied, bruh, it's Thomas. Fake name I used. I asked her who he was, and she kept denying knowing him. I messaged him once again, asking why he sent a photo of himself, and he said, just to show you my fit. When I told her I'm going to message him, saying it's her boyfriend, why'd you send a pic? She said she knew him a while back and used to talk to him in high school and didn't want me to message him saying that. She said he messaged her randomly 2 nights ago saying it was Thomas, and that she just replied with okay and didn't message him back after and deleted the chat. I didn't believe her, so I messaged him saying it was her boyfriend, to which he replied she told me she was single, laughing face. I told him to show me proof, to which he said, I don't want any part in drama and tell her not to message her ex when she's lonely. Well, this dude sounds like a douche. And at that point, again, she denied saying that and started crying. I asked him for some proof and he sent a screenshot of her saying, hey, I've been thinking of you for a while and didn't have the balls to message you. But yeah, I hope you're doing fine and I miss you. Oh, you don't say I miss you to an ex when you're dating somebody for 3 years. She said this to him on July the 4th, so this was recently. And he responded back to her saying, hey, you called? On July 5th. So she called him. I told her it's over and she keeps wanting to get back together, saying it was a stupid mistake and it'll never happen again. Am I in the right to leave her for this? We've been together for 3 years now. Dude, you are absolutely in the right for leaving, and you're very strong for having already made that decision. And now, yeah, you're coming back you're coming to us on the internet here to see if you made the right decision. Yeah. She broke your trust. She broke your trust. She lied to you multiple times. Was talking to him knowing that she was doing something wrong because she reached out first saying she missed him. You guys have been in a relationship for 3 years. Like, that should be fucking, like, that should not be a thing. That should not be happening. So you made the right decision by leaving. So I don't think you need much help there. Like, you just don't get back with her. Just don't do it. No matter how much you want to. Like, you deserve better. And that's what it comes down to. So anyways, that'll do it for this episode of the Short News Podcast. Thank you so much. I'm Alex Mador. And you can find me on Twitter at Alex_Madore or Alex Mador on Instagram, also on Clubhouse, same username. All right, guys, this is it. This has been the Short News. I'll see you guys in a couple days. I love you very much. And peace.
It's really that time of year, and your team might finally do it. Or if you're a Rams fan, you might just want to book the trip now. This year, Super Bowl 56 is in Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium, February 13th. You can scour resellers to buy an overpriced ticket closer to the day, or you can lock in the Super Bowl experience of a lifetime now with our friends at On Location. True 50-yard line seats, only available with On Location. An invite to celebrate on the field with the champs. On Location. Yes, you want to craft a perfect confetti angel like I did? Go to the game with On Location. And it's not just about gameplay. From dinner with NFL legend Marcus Allen to pregame parties featuring acoustic sets for Wyclef, the official hospitality partner of the NFL is offering the most exclusive ticket packages available. Want to know how? Visit onlocationexp.com/SB56 or search Super Bowl On Location. That's right. Search Super Bowl On Location. Make the trip of a lifetime. It's your shot. Take it.